I'm a believer of cheap, good, and quality, and this cleaver ticks all those boxes. It's one of the most beautiful knives I've purchased at this price point. I've used this just about a year and change. Nothing too drastic on it, but let's go over some details. Mostly known for its chopping and slicing, this tool excels in vegetable prep. The width of the blade itself is roughly 207 millimeters, roughly 8 inches. The width of the blade is roughly 88 millimeters, or just about 3.5 inches. The overall length of the blade is just about 312 millimeters from handle to the full tip. Right out of the box, this blade is sharp, but it is stainless steel, so the edge won't keep. It takes a little bit of getting used to when the weight is on the tip of the blade. However, once you get used to it, I can guarantee you're not going to use any other knife. It will definitely be heavier than your standard chef's knife. This one will be roughly 12 ounces, or right around 329 grams. The material is made with a 3-layer compound of steel, hardness about 55 to 57 HRC, a blade angle of 25 to 30 degrees. The blade itself has a non-stick coating on the edge and has an extended finger guard. And the handle itself has a circular pattern of a rosewood, and it has a full length tang. Another thing to note is that on a cleaver you don't necessarily rock back and forth, but it's an up and down slicing and chopping motion with the blade. In conclusion, should you buy this knife? It's fairly cheap. I'm a firm believer that as long as it gets the job done and it's of good quality, even if it's cheap, that's all you need. You don't need anything fancy. I've had this for a full year, and I can definitely say that this is one of my favorite knives in my kitchen tools. I have more expensive knives over here that I keep at the house, and I can still tell you right now that I prefer the weight and feel of this one for all-purpose general cooking at the restaurant. The only thing it can't do is go through bones. You will definitely chip the metal on this because it's not sturdy enough nor heavy enough to go through bones. But for like chicken's not so bad. This is not a sponsored thing, but definitely a really good find on Amazon if you just want a good cleaver at your disposal for the restaurant. But other than that,